Once, to the great tzaddik Baba Sali, Zechusa Yogen Oleinu, the great Sephardic Gaon, there came an entourage of a number of cars that drove up in front of his house. The men came out. They were all wearing dark suits. They were all somber. They had begun to let their beard grow. They came in front of Baba Sali, and they explained to the great tzaddik that their son, their brother, the member of their family, was an Israeli soldier, a chayal. And unfortunately, he had gone on a mission that failed. He never returned. The army called up and said, "We regret to inform you of a besura, of some news that is not good." And so the family began to sit shiva, lo aleinu. They began to mourn. Baba Sali's listening, and they're asking Baba Sali for words of comfort, divrei nechama. Baba Sali begins to look. He moves his head back and forth, and he says, "Shall he who clean, not clean? Shall he who cleans, not clean?" He kept repeating this, but it was hard to understand him because he mixed in the words with Hebrew and Arabic, and they couldn't exactly tell what he was saying. They could just barely make it out. Shall he who cleans, not clean? They thought maybe the tzaddik doesn't understand them. Maybe the tzaddik is like in a different place right now. Eventually they all got up and they all left, the whole entourage. Well, it was about 3 weeks later. Once again, the entourage pulls up all the cars outside of the home of Baba Sali. This time, wearing colored suits, festive suits, clean-shaven, smiling. All of them walk in, one with a box of fruit, one with a box of candy, one with a box of cakes, one with sodas, one with fish, and they begin to put it on the table. And in with them walks the chayal, the soldier that they thought was nifter. The soldier comes in front of the great Goin, and Baba Sali looks at him and says, "Tell me, which special mitzvah do you do?" The soldier is a modest and humble soldier. He looks down. "I'm just echad min ashur. I'm like anybody else. I don't do anything special at all." Baba Sali says, "I command you, tell me, which mitzvah do you do that is special?" The chayal says, "On our army base, we have a little base medrash, a little chapel. And the soldiers that come to daven, they're always in a hurry, and they run, and they come in, and they leave, and sometimes the sidurim, the prayer books are thrown around, and I come in on Friday afternoon, and I put everything in order, and I sweep the floors, and I clean, and I wash the floors." Baba Sali looks at everybody and says, "Shall he who cleans not clean? Shall he who cleans not clean?"